Yo, what's good, Jets Nation? This is New York Jets Media, bringing you guys my breakdown analysis to the Jets versus Cowboys game. Holy crap, the Jets finally get a win. I'm sorry that I'm late on this video. Yesterday, I was at a festival, Rolling Loud, so I did not even get to watch any of the game. I recorded the game, came home, watched the whole game. I was up till 3 a.m. I was going crazy watching it. I knew I was late. I already knew the Jets won, and I was just watching the game in awe. We got our franchise quarterback back, and you can see how different this team plays with Sam Darnold out there. It looked like a completely different team. Oh, I'm getting texts from my friends while I'm at the festival. Holy crap, Sam Darnold's legit. Sam Darnold's this. And I'm sitting there at the festival like, I need to go home right now and watch the game because Sam Darnold's killing it and I'm missing it. I was getting so pissed, but I still am mind-boggled how great of a play calling that Adam Gase had with Sam Darnold coming back. This shows that Adam Gase knows what he's doing on the offensive side of the ball when Sam Darnold's on the field. I feel like when Luke Falk was on the field, he had a lot of Sam Darnold plays in his playbook, and you realize, like, okay, Luke Falk cannot do the same type of plays as Sam Darnold did. So he had to, like, restruct the whole playbook, and it just wasn't good enough because Luke Falk was just awful. But now you see everything that Adam Gase was planning for the whole offseason, and Sam Darnold comes out there, and he unleashes Darnold. The first half, Sam Darnold looked absolutely incredible. He was escaping pressure, his pocket awareness, his footwork, his eyes downfield. He was looking off safeties. He literally looked everything I expected, and it proves that Sam Darnold is an actual franchise quarterback, and he's only 22 years old. He's only going to improve, and I am just so excited that the Jets finally get our first win. Yes, we're only 1-4 still, but still, this is an amazing game to beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys were the Super Bowl favorites. They beat like three shitty teams and they started 3-0, and everyone was on the Cowboys like, oh, the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl, and then they lose 3 in a row and the Jets beat them. This was not an easy game to win at all, especially that we still had CJ Mosley out. The defense still balled out. Jamal Adams was absolutely everywhere. Jamal Adams proves that he is. Can somebody name me a better safety in the league? I mean, I'm trying not to be biased here, but Jamal Adams is everywhere in the field. That play call by Greg Williams and the 2-point conversion to finish the game, a zero blitz, Jamal comes off right through the middle. You blitz 6, the offensive line can only pick up 5. One man's going to come free, and it's Jamal Adams putting the pressure on Dak Prescott. He was all over the field the whole game, and I loved everything I saw from the defense. Marcus May had a hell of a game too. He's very undershadowed because Jamal is the star and the super talented superstar. So it's really hard for the mainstream NFL media to focus on Marcus May, but he really is a very good safety. And the Jets have a very good safety tandem in Marcus May and Jamal Adams. Also, Leonard Williams, he actually had a productive game. He had a couple QB hits, QB pressures. You got to give credit to Leonard because he had an awful season all the way up until this game right here. So, but we all know the biggest positive from this game is getting Sam Darnold back. The offense just looked absolutely different. That play call when the Jets stopped the Cowboys on 4th and 2, and then they get the ball back on their own 8-yard line. 1st and 10. What does Adam Gase call? Oh, it's a play action to Le'Veon. Sam Darnold slides up in the pocket, throws an absolute dime to Robbie for a 92-yard touchdown. Like, where did that come from, Adam Gase? You know, like, usually we're used to Adam Gase, like, okay, hand up off the middle, dump off, screen. But no, this is what Adam Gase can do offensively. He was so aggressive the whole game. He'd rather see Sam Darnold pass the ball than run the ball, and it was very obvious that Sam Darnold is a guy that can elevate his teammates around him to be successful. All of a sudden, the offensive line came out of nowhere and blocked for Sam. Sam was only sacked twice. That is huge. When I was going into this game, I'm like, oh gosh, Sam is going to get ruined out there. Last week, Folk got sacked 10 times, and Sam's going to be running for his life. But no, it comes down to pocket awareness, and you can see that if Sam did not have that elusive pocket awareness with his feet, he easily could have got sacked. But you saw him step up in the pocket, avoid pressure, step up and throw off balance, and he was all over the place. And it really shows that Sam has what it takes, like I said before, to elevate people around him to be better. And that's when you know you have a special franchise quarterback. Luke Falk made everybody around him worse. Sam Darnold comes back, Robbie Anderson looks like a great receiver. You got Jameson Crowder putting up numbers again. Demarius Thomas looked good. You get Ryan Griffin involved. He gets a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell gets a touchdown. The offensive line performs. The defense performs. The special teams performs. Right when Darnold comes back, this team looks like a completely different team out there, and it proves it. And I'm just so excited to finally make a video when the Jets win, because it was 4 straight weeks of losses. And I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but next week, we're versing the Patriots, right? Monday Night Football, and it's going to be a rough game. Obviously, the Patriots are undefeated, and I'm not expecting the Jets to come out with a win, but if we lose, we're 1-5, right? Remember, last year, the Indianapolis Colts started the season 1-5, and then went on a run and made the playoffs and finished 10-6, I believe. The Jets' schedule after this week against the Patriots is insanely easy. And also, we're going to get healthier. CJ Mosley will be coming back eventually. Chris Herndon will be coming back eventually. If I'm telling you, if the Jets are 100% healthy, and then after the Patriots game, we could win, not every game, but we can go on a huge run. We're versing the Jaguars. That's a winnable game. Redskins, Giants, the Dolphins twice, the Bengals, the Steelers. These are all winnable games. The Raiders. If we can go on a run, I mean, yes, the mono really, really hurt this team because we didn't have Sam Darnold for the first 4 games, because the one against the Bills, Sam Darnold was not himself, and you can tell the difference between Sam Darnold against the Bills week 1 and Sam Darnold against the Cowboys. And it was a completely different person out there. You can tell Sam Darnold was healthy, he was confident, he was slinging the rock, and it was just awesome to see. And I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself because we're still in a huge hole. We're 1-4, and I'm not expecting huge things from the season. But if you look at what Sam Darnold is capable of, and he can be consistent throughout the season and even get better after this, you never know. Sam Darnold can really put this team on his back and really make a push. I mean, I'm not saying we can just go make the playoffs like that. Like, it's not easy. We're 1-4, and the game against the Patriots is going to be really hard. If we beat the Patriots, which is, it's possible, because the Patriots have only versed like shitty teams. But I'm not saying the Jets are 100% going to beat the Patriots. But if CJ Mosley comes back and Chris Herndon comes back, we have a chance to beat them on Monday Night Football. And can you imagine if Sam Darnold beats Tom Brady on Monday Night Football? How crazy that would be. I don't want to think about it because I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But getting back to the review of the game, the defense looked outstanding. They just all of a sudden just elevated their games, right? Okay, Jamal's probably like, yo, we got our franchise quarterback back, and we have to perform because we know Sam Darnold's going to perform. And what did he do? Sam Darnold lit it up. So the defense had to step up. They locked down the Cowboys for the first half, but then they let the Cowboys get back into the game later in the game. That's something we have to look out for because we are known to give up leads, and I was getting nervous in the fourth quarter. I mean, I was watching the game over, so I already knew we won, but still, I was like, see, the Cowboys are marching down on us. The penalties killed us in the fourth quarter. We had like 6 straight plays with penalties. That cannot happen. I mean, that just cannot happen. Greg Williams has to look at the film and tell him, listen, you got to be disciplined in the fourth quarter because we cannot let up games like that, you know? And I can just go on how great Sam looked. I mean, there was some plays where there was just one play that he threw to Crowder. It was a quick, like, 8-yard pass, but he was in the pocket and he, like, avoided the pressure, went to his left, to his right, and he squared his shoulders and threw the ball sidearm, and it was so off balance, and it looked crazy. It was one of those plays where, like, that's our quarterback. I'm used to looking at a play like that, and I'm like, wow, I wish that guy was on the Jets. But no, he's on the Jets. Sam Darnold's 22 years old, and he proved that he has potential to be a great quarterback in this league for years to come. It just proves it. That's Sam Darnold 100% healthy, and we all saw it, a full display against the Cowboys. I can't believe the Jets finally get a win against the Cowboys. Wow. I'm just sitting here like still in awe. I woke up like watching all media dissecting Sam Darnold's highlights and just going off on how great he looked. And it really proves, I said this like 3 times in my video already, but I can't stop saying it, that Sam Darnold elevates his team around him to be better. And that's when you know you have your guy. So that does it for my breakdown and analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment down below what you guys expect for the rest of the season for the Jets. I have high hopes, but at the same time, it's the Jets. You never know, bearing injuries and all this stuff. Hopefully Adam Gase can be consistent on this play calling, because he looked like a completely different coach play calling wise and was aggressive down the field. And I loved everything I saw from Adam Gase and Greg Williams. So let's hope they can keep it consistent. So like I said before, leave a comment down below what you're expecting from Sam Darnold, from this Jets team as a whole throughout the season. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Let's go Jets! Peace.